Let's just focus on England for a second, and just 23 days to go until 2024 all kicks off. England fans possibly getting excited, are you?
Yeah, I think after yesterday probably are. This might give you a bit of a spring in your step. Gareth Southgate has said Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham are fit and ready to play that first game against Serbia.
Yeah, he expects Bellingham to need a bit of time off after the Champions League final, but Captain Kane is ready to go.
Our information from Bayern and from Harry was that a good decision, sensible decision not to play the last game of the season, but we're expecting him to be able to train as soon as he arrives with us.
Jude Bellingham, of course, is the only player you've got involved in a Champions League final. How do you manage him?
I think it's important for him to get a bit of a breather, so we wouldn't be looking to him to play in the final friendly. Given the intensity of the season, the incredible season he's had, the fact he's going longer than everybody else, then the physical and psychological freshness of that week following the Champions League final is going to be really important for him.
Well, if you missed the uproar about who was included in Southgate's squad and who was left out yesterday, where were you?
Yeah, where were you indeed? There were a couple of notable omissions, Marcus Rashford and Jordan Henderson, two main names that didn't appear, and Southgate said they were tough decisions to make.
We've always made those decisions. We've always had at times to make difficult calls, players that have either been with England for a long time, going back to when I started, or have been super players for us, really important players for us, but others have maybe nudged ahead of them in the pecking order, and they're phone calls I don't like making, but they're much harder for the players to receive. So, with the decisions we've made, Hendo is a little bit short physically since his injury. The fantastic leadership and personality he brings, he's still going to need to be on the pitch to deliver. And with Marcus, I just think there are players in that position on the pitch that have had stronger seasons.
It's probably fair to say that Gareth Southgate has had a fair bit of criticism during his time as England manager for being pragmatic, you could say, sticking with his favourites, people would argue. But you may have also noticed that during the England squad announcement yesterday, there was a lot of forward players. Too many to mention, to be honest, added in the squad, loads of them. So could that suggest maybe a shift in approach this summer? Are we going to see something different tactically from Gareth Southgate? Well, there's no doubt that Southgate's current crop of players, and in particular that forward line, is more potent than ever before. Here's a comparison of league goals between the squad for Euro 2020, tournament, of course, that they got to the final of, and this squad, Euro 2024. As you can see, 123 goals combined in that Euro 2020 squad. Fast forward to this summer, 207 goals scored in and amongst that England squad. And Southgate knows it's the perfect balance between defence and attack that is going to likely see England do well in Germany.
Bar Walter Winterbottom's era, we've scored more goals per game than any other era with England. So I think we've been fairly attacking. I know that's not the general view, but that is the reality. So we will continue to attack. We've got clear talent in the attacking areas of the pitch and players that can come into games as well, which can be crucial in winning big matches. And equally, you've got to defend well to win things. The teams that were top three in the Premier League had the best defensive records. So to win, you've got to do all sides of the game well. We always relish the competition and we relish trying to prove ourselves. We're trying to make history, and so that's hugely exciting. And it doesn't bother us too much what other people think. What we've got to do is get the right decisions ourselves, get the right preparation over the next couple of weeks.